With great power comes a great beat.
What's up, guys? It's Mike with NerdFellas, and I'm here with Steven Gaudio. He's actually my cousin.
Hey.
And he has one of his favorite collectibles here with us. Tell us about it.
It is called a Play Art Kai. I got it in Los Angeles when I was with my aunt and uncle. I got it from one of those actual anime shops. Don't do that. It is actually very expensive. I got this for $150, and it's well worth the money. As you can see, you can actually get a good shot of the collectible. It's Spider-Man, and right here on the side it tells you Spider-Man's story or how he feels about crime. And it comes with all these little pieces. It's a stand-in. You can pose him in any way you want. I've seen pictures of him, how he is in the sky when he's swinging around. I've seen him hanging upside down. I haven't taken him out of the box yet, but don't worry, you'll see him outside the box in this video.
Yeah, we're going to actually do an unboxing right now. So he's just like I am. I mean, you can see all the stuff I have. I don't like unboxing my stuff. But we're going to go ahead and open this sucker up, right?
Yep.
Maybe do some cool poses. Oh my gosh, you opened it.
He made me do it.
I didn't make you do anything. Oh, it even has a stand that comes with it, so you can actually pose him and stand him up. So
Unfortunately, oh wait, so
this all slides out of here.
you might have to tear this part up a little.
So inside, it actually shows you kind of like what each piece can do and how you can pose him, even out shooting out webs. That's the stand that he'll be on. And yeah, so it has all the little instructions right there. But he's actually out of the box, ladies and gentlemen, so. Here is, whoop, a couple of pieces are coming out, but you have like little hands here. So you have like little Spider-Man's fist. That's pretty sweet. You got his web. You even have him shooting the web shooters right there. That's pretty awesome. So we got those pairs of hands, got the fists, got the slightly open hands, we got the love symbol.
Got his whole web net going.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. And got the little web nets, and there's the figure.
And the one and only Spider-Man. As you can see, he has a lot of detail. He's about, I would say, 12 inches tall.
Yeah, almost 12 inches.
And the detail and the shading on the figure is pretty well worth the money, and he's pretty much bendable in pretty much all places.
That's what he said about Spider-Man. So, and then we also have like a little backdrop here. But yeah, I mean, look at that guy. You can pose him in all sorts of different directions. Oh wow! And you know that new feeling when it's kind of still like hard to turn.
Yeah, I'm getting that especially in the legs.
Ooh. It's like you're breaking his bones. So that's how you have to break them in the first time.
Don't say the word break.
That's true. That is super cool.
I bet you people can hear the cracking, huh?
It's like me popping my fingers. Man. So, I mean, for example, I guess you can take off like one of his hands. I'm not sure how. Oh yeah, so you can slide out the hands, and they have like those little holes. And we can go ahead and switch things up. We can put
the web shooting hands.
The web shooting hands, yeah. And then these guys here, they actually go inside. So it looks like double action, right?
I'm trying to be really careful not to break them, guys. I have them for like a really long time in my safe, just sitting there.
And he's never opened it.
Yeah.
There you go. Man, that is super cool.
Alright, so we try to get the stand in.
Yeah, if you want to open this up, this sucker is going to be open. Totally up to you.
Let's just go for it. Let's go for it.
Alright, we're going for it. Alright, so we got a stand there. We got the little pieces that it comes with. So that helps you put them into different posable positions when you put them on display. So that's pretty sweet. It's a lot of detail. So you even have little screws. I mean, it depends on how highly detailed you want to get with these guys.
I will remember you.
It's a little, I mean, it's really light plastic, so I mean, I guess it's mostly, I mean, it feels like it may not hold them, but I mean, I think we might be able to. And right here it even has the Play Arts logo right underneath it, so that's pretty sweet.
And you can actually feel the different textures on the suit too.
And he has all sorts of cool colors. And the figure's actually kind of heavy by himself, so I mean, just like the stand, I mean, the stand kind of freaks me out for being as light as it is. But I mean, this guy, he has some weight to him. He's probably same size and weight as some of the Hot Toys you would probably see out there. Not the statues, but the actual figures. But yeah, this is still pretty sweet. And they have a whole collection of these guys. I mean, they have Wolverine, Venom, Iron Man. I mean, you can get into all sorts of different figures from the games, movies, comics. And this is actually one I think I'm going to end up getting eventually too, myself.
I see you getting maybe the Wolverine one.
Wolverine?
Mm-hmm. They also have some couple 80 video game characters and some anime characters too.
You can do the Night at the Roxbury, look at that. Don't worry, I'm not going to break them.
Alright, and I think we wrap these around the waist is where we get the screws.
Ah, perfect.
Right here, I think. Right?
Okay, perfect. This guy was a little bit more complicated to put together than we originally thought, right?
Especially the stand.
Especially the stand. So just trying to find, I mean, the pose is pretty awesome, and just like I kind of predicted it, I mean, maybe we were doing it wrong, but the stand itself, it's so light, and the figure's a lot more heavier than that. It was kind of hard to figure out how to pose him so that it wouldn't tip over. But this actual extension right here, you can adjust to go lower, higher, and we were a little bit too high.
Front or back.
Exactly. So this is the pose you chose.
Mm-hmm.
He looks really awesome. What do you think of your figure?
He is really awesome, really awesome. It also came with this little thing. It doesn't really have any hooks or anything. It's just a big web thing. So we just decided to put it under there.
Good little display plate. So I mean, it's out of the box. We still have a lot of accessories that you can play with, but I mean, is this something that you're gonna leave out and put on your shelf, or are you gonna put them back in the box? What are you thinking?
I feel more comfortable putting them back in the box. Sorry, Spidey.
Me personally, I mean, I'm kind of the same way, but looking at it and seeing how it's out and how many poses you can do, I mean, I'd probably put him on a display, a shelf. I mean, he just looks pretty awesome. These pieces.
One of those airtight cabinets.
Yes, exactly. One of those like lit cabinets, glass see-through. That's where he would look really awesome. But yeah, this is one of my favorite superheroes, Spider-Man. This was a really awesome figure, and I was actually always curious to actually like open one and play with one and see what you could do with him. But I mean, he's really interesting. I mean, you can do all sorts of cool stuff. He has different poses that you can do, different accessories. And I think this is one of those cool poses. And see how wobbly he is? It freaks me out. Yeah, I think I might have a new thing to collect. This is not very good. Thanks a lot for letting me open one, because now I'm going to have another bad addiction. So yeah, there you go. That's it from NerdFellas. Tell us what you thought of the figure. Do you guys have any in your collection? And make sure that you follow, like, subscribe. And if you have something that you want to show off, let us know. If you're here locally in El Paso, maybe we can meet up and display some of your favorite collectibles. Make sure that you also go to www.rippedapparel.com, because you can get 10% off any of their daily 24-hour designs, and they have some pretty awesome shirts. Other than that, I'm Mike with NerdFellas. Nerd out.